right, here we are, Friday.
Here we are, Friday night. Cheers.
We're back on Friday night, prime time Friday night. Welcome.
2 episodes in 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, 2 episodes. Actually, it's going to be like 3 episodes in 2 weeks. We've got some.
We got some fun stuff. Yeah,
some stuff going on. As you can tell by the graphic there, we're going very secretive right now. Right? Yes, you got to be very quiet.
I'm curious. Is it you with the beard or me with the beard? I guess you're with the beard, and I've got the glasses. I mean, Masta's on the left, your name's on the left, and you're on the left,
so.
and So and the bottle says Mashie next to me. So
it does say Mashie?
Yeah, on the bottle it says Mashie. It says Masta next to you.
Yeah, when we generated that, we're like, oh, this one's perfect, but we can't tell you why it's perfect because we have some things going on, and you'll find out next week.
Eventually,
what's happening
next week. So.
For the meantime, it's Friday night, and you're going to get the somewhat regular show where we do our MPOWS. You know, we're 2 designers, and we talk about the news and happenings and the OPCD designer tools for GSPro. And what we always do, okay, is we talk about what we're drinking. So should we let's just get into that, right?
Wait. Before. We have new gear. So last show you had a new mic.
Oh,
this show I have a new mic.
Right.
So we feel like we're like maybe a little more legit these days than we have been in the past. Right. Like, so hopefully we sound a little more produced, a little more polished.
Yes.
Not a lot more, just a little more polished.
Not a lot more. I haven't made any tutorial videos with the new mic yet. I made a shitload of Inkscape videos, and now I'm kind of I gotta take a little break because I spent a lot of time on those. But I'll be working on the Blender ones, probably doing an update in that series next, and you'll get the section.
I'm looking forward to your Inkscape video on how to avoid double nodes.
Well,
because I don't know how to do it.
I don't have an issue like everybody else does, so I don't.
You must have like a steady hand because like I just finished planning a course and I sent it through Blender, Cloud Blender, whatever you want to call it these days. I like how Blender has kind of taken off for Cloud Blender. And dude, it was like every time it was like failed. Went back and looked. Oh, double node. Put it in. Failed. Oh, double node. And the whole course is covered in double nodes. And so I'm going like spline by spline.
Yeah,
looking for that little point just to see.
I haven't tried. Someone had posted something on GitHub that supposedly detects them. I have not tried it yet.
Ooh, send that over. I'll look at that. I think TechBud said it best, where a chat was going on with a bunch of folks on it, and I think he said it best. It was like whack-a-mole. He gets rid of one in the same spline, another one pops up. He gets rid of that one, another one pops up. It's all in the same spline. All right, I digress.
I'm sure that those guys have done everything they can. They just can't figure it out. They're pretty brilliant. So
I've seen other people, like I've searched it just in the normal Inkscape communities that are out there, and it's an issue in Inkscape. I mean, it's just like it's not an OPCD thing.
Okay,
it's not
other people have seen that this is an issue.
Yeah. Right. It's something about the movement of the mouse while you're splining that's causing it to double node it. What I would really wish I could figure out is how to do it with my tablet and sit on the couch with my pen and just draw.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think when I stop. I stop. I don't drag and click. I'm not like a, click. I click. Click. Very deliberate. And I try to tell people that's the way to do it, but somebody like TechBud who's like just cranking these out, Pac-Man, Run Pud Run, those guys that are doing this for, the faster they do it, the more they get paid. They're like, machine gun finger. Pow, 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 pow.
Yep. I'm that way too. It's just because Inkscaping is not the part I like about designing. So I try to get through it as fast as possible. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.
What's behind the bar with Masta and Mashie?
So we always have to talk.
Man, I love the transitions, by the way. Sorry, dude. It's the first time I actually really hear them while we're recording, not after the fact, post-production. It's really good.
Yeah. So Steve is, Steve is stepping up his game.
Yep.
And you're going to see some really cool stuff from Steve next week. But this week, for What's Behind the Bar, this is going to be a short segment because we can't tell you what we're drinking. This is double secret probation like stuff that we can't talk about.
Yep.
So we're going to have a huge announcement on Tuesday. Not only for us, but in general for like the GSPro community. There's going to be something really big coming out. I think Tuesday, tentatively for Tuesday.
I don't know the exact date. Yeah,
it hasn't been pushed yet, so Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it's so cool about it is it starts with bourbon, right?
It does. It has some bourbon in it, which makes us happy.
Yeah.
It makes us happy.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about it.
No, we're not going to talk. And there's going to be so much to talk about on Tuesday. This whole show is going to tell a really cool story about bourbon and then relate it back to golf and other things. So
and that's it. That's it.
That's all.
That's it. That's all we're going to say.
Stay tuned.
No more. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right. Next segment. Let's go.
Next segment. Go. Designer
New
League
segment.
update.
New
Yes.
segment.
It's like the knockoff ESPN music.
It is. It's like from ESPN 8, the Ocho.
So people that aren't aware, Mashie, tell them what this is about, because it was Strong Design Studio, right? That
Strong Design,
really
yes.
did this, and thank you so much for doing this. This is fun.
This is great. Yeah. So Strong actually had reached out to me about, hey, we should have a designer league, and I was kind of like, yeah, we should have a designer league.
But it was like no one. I didn't want to no one would.
I don't want to run it
for it.
No, I don't be responsible. We've got so much going on in the life these days that
Yep.
So he took it upon himself, and he set up this designer league. It's a ton of fun. I think we have like 20 of us or so playing.
Well, he went out to Cook and said, "Dude, designers want a clubhouse. Make us a clubhouse." So we got.
And he did. Cook gave us a clubhouse, so we have our own league.
Thank you,
we have
Mr.
a clubhouse. Thank you, Cook. We really, really appreciate it. We're having a blast. And there's 3. Right now, there's 3. There's going to be 4 right now, but right now there's 3 leagues. It was 1 league, but 3 different tournaments in each week. We have a par 3 tournament. We have a standard stroke play tournament. We have a scramble tournament where you and I are partnered up as we're our scramble pair. And then there's going to be a break 50 challenge.
Yeah.
I think that's only going to run for like 4 weeks or so.
Yeah, I'm trying to schedule that right now. I'm actually playing with Strong and Scott on that one.
Are you? Okay. Yeah. And so I got to.
Who are you partnered up for that one? For the Great 50?
I am with. I have to look. I don't remember. I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, it looks good." I said.
So the funny thing is, like, I remember when I first started designing courses, the slogan was, "If you can't play golf, design courses." Right?
Yes.
Because we all kind of. Dude, there's some legit people playing in this freaking clubhouse, man.
I will tell you,
we're no freaking joke.
Soupy is no joke. Soupy is lights out good.
Yeah.
Sting can hit the crap out of the ball. That man can. That man's a 170 clubhead, 170 ball speed. I mean, he can hit hard. I am playing with CE Sim and the Great Bangini. So that's my 3 for the break 50. So I know.
Not for CE Sim, but that other
No,
guy.
not for CE Sim, but the other guy.
Yeah, that guy. That guy.
And I got to tell you, some of the scores are really good, and we're having a lot of fun, which is the most important thing. It's fun playing with other designers, and we're playing courses that are all MPOWS.
Yep.
So
that's really cool. When they said they were doing that, I felt a little bit of pride there. Like, thank you.
Love seeing that. Thank you. But we figured since hold on. Since we are, I
check you out with the quick mic move.
I know you like that. Since we are, I'm choking on my bourbon. Since we are a show about GSPro courses and course designers, why not talk about the Designer League update each week and see who's won? So we have some awards.
Yeah, I have a feeling, that these awards are going to be very similar every week.
I think that. Well, I do believe
it might get old.
I think Strong is planning on, like, after a certain time, like the scramble partners will change up. He wants to spread out the scramble teams and stuff. So, but yeah, let's go. We got 3.
So first one
for the first week, the inaugural week of the Designer Challenge League. Congrats to Soupy for winning. What was his score? I think he was
minus.
I've got to go back and look and see. I think he was like 8 under or 9 under on London's Calling. So really, I should actually have the scores up before I do it. But Very well done, Soupy.
Is that tomato soup in there? Is that tomato soup?
I don't know. Strong sent this over and said, "What do you think?" And I was like, "I like it. I think."
It's AI. It's weird.
It's AI. It's
we
great.
were talking earlier when we generate stuff. When AI starts getting good and it doesn't get weird, then it's going to be disappointing.
I know it's fun that it's like not good
Yes.
right now because it just adds to it, which I like a lot. But yeah. And I'm pulling up a score real quick to see Soupy for the inaugural tour at London's Calling. Soupy was 5 under.
Ooh, nice job.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep, nice job.
Congratulations, Soupy. All right, so their next award, or not, it's a trophy, I guess we're calling
Trophy, award, something. Now, we do have, by the way, there are prizes coming. Sorry, there are prizes coming because we donated our bourbon money from the show to go to pay for prizes. So,
yeah. All right, let me know where I need to send that money to. Because
exactly.
My account.
Par 3 tournament at where was this one? I can't remember, but it was Hoselrocketto for the par 3 tournament. I think it was Stream Song Red, if I remember correctly, and he shot 5 under.
Wow, look at him with all the shuttles in the background.
Oh,
way to go, AI. Okay,
very impressive. Very impressive. Nicely done.
All right,
and the 2-man scramble winner of last week's league goes to Brian and the Great Bangini.
Oh, the people are rioting. They're not happy about that.
They shot an impressive 11 under par at True Blue. So hence the blue on the True Blue Golf Club. Yeah.
Cheaters.
They cheated. Yeah. They cheated. They're using an OpenAI connector. They cheated.
For the guys that don't know, they both work for TrackMan now, but they're great designers, and that's why we give them all a hard time. We actually love them, but we'll still say that they're jerks because they left and they're at TrackMan, but we love them.
So congrats to all the winners, and hey, hell of a congrats out to Strong for hosting and putting this on and pulling this all together. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. All right. So on to the next part of the show, which is...
And now we proudly announce our graduating builders. Welcome to Blue.
All right.
I love the animations. They're so good. The cutscenes are so good.
And you know what else he found? He found some really cool blue music. Steve,
I'm ready.
Give us the blue music.
Cue it up.
Hey, Mashie.
Yeah.
Let's get some blue champagne. What do you say?
Blue champagne.
All right. So
I like it.
How many
my
do we
blue
have
glass? My blue glass to go with the blue. And it goes to Holiday 402. Yep. I love that he's sitting in front of his computer.
A really cool office there.
Yeah. He does. I love it. I'm not sure what's up with the trophy.
Wait. What is up with that trophy?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with that trophy. It's kind of, but okay, cool.
All right. Okay.
Nice job.
Sure, whatever. And we got the Holly bag.
And you will see he is blue for the course that just got released this week. So we'll talk about that stuff in a second.
Cool.
Congratulations, Holiday.
Yeah, congratulations. All right. So next segment. Steve.
Next segment.
Introduction, please.
And now we present the newest courses released to the GSPro platform.
I think the volume might have been a little low there, Steve, but all right, we'll deal with it.
That's right. It works.
So new courses. Let's get into it. And here we go. So we have one in Atkinson, New Hampshire by Mr. Jpruitt. Jpruitt being our most prolific Saga Wars, right?
Yep, correct. Winner of the Saga War, most prolific.
He just dropped like a ton of courses last year, and good courses, by the way. So, congratulations, Mr. Pruitt. We've got Boyne Highlands Heather Course out in Harbor Springs, Michigan by TC Garage Golf.
Yep.
Desert Canyon Golf Resort in Orondo, Washington by KH the 8th. And Our favorite name has come out for a while. Sponsored by Viagra in the little blue poo, the little blue
and
pill.
created by Dickie One Eye.
Yes. Or Hoselrocketto.
Or Hoselrocketto.
We got Goodwood.
We got Goodwood Golf Club.
Yeah.
Golf Club. Yeah, I love it.
Bringing in the
Man,
Goodwood.
I wish I was a member of this place. I want people to be like, hey, what's your home course? Goodwood.
I want a Goodwood t-shirt.
I love that. That's so awesome.
Yes. So Goodwood Country Club. Nice. Then we got Metuchen Golf and Country Club.
I guess. Metuchen.
You say Metuchen, I say Metuchen.
I don't know.
Edison, New Jersey. I've been to Edison. I've never heard of this course. I've been to Edison a ton of times.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. Not that I'm looking for golf. I'm usually there for work. But that one's by the Golf Boy.
Okay.
And then we have our blue guy, Miracle Hill Golf Club, Omaha, Nebraska by Holiday 402. And then we have Walla Walla Country Club, Walla Walla, Washington by Pete Toad, Ribbit.
I have been to Walla Walla, Washington. I've not been to the country club, but I've been to Walla Walla.
Yeah.
Just south of Seattle.
Yeah. So there are our new courses. So
it's kind of weird because like we've gone for so many weeks with 20, 29, 30, 32 courses. What do we have? 7? 9?
We have 7, but I think, I think we just did a show less than a week ago though, right?
Right. It feels weird.
Yeah. I got lucky this week and honestly, oh my gosh, I don't know if I told you, my wife and my daughter were in a car accident this week.
I knew, you told me.
Yeah. They're fine. Everybody.
Yes,
they're
all
fine.
good.
The car is totaled though. So I've been dealing with that. My daughter has mono. She's like in the middle of recruiting season for her high school sport of field hockey, which is so now she can't play. They're supposed to go to Florida this weekend and do this college showcase thing, which they can't. So I got a little time on my hands. So we're doing another show, right? So yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So Steve, what's the next segment, please?
And now we present Masta and Mashie's Must Play Courses of the Week. Boom!
Oh, I didn't. All right, we'll work on that one, Steve. A little buggy on that one. All right. Must Play Courses of the Week. So these, we take a look at all the courses and we say, hey, which ones should you absolutely play? If you had to pick, a couple courses, these are the ones you have to play, right?
Yep.
So, Mashie, I think you got the first one here. So
I got the first one.
Let's jump into
Goodwood. I am proud of because of the name. I don't care what the rest of the course looks like. It's a plus that the course looks fantastic, but the name itself warranted an MPOW. So thank you.
You know it.
Thank you, Hoselrocketto, for making me laugh today. It's been a long week at work. Goodwood course, long course too. I mean, 7,300 from the back. It's a Canadian course. A lot of Canadian courses, and they're all really good. There's a little bit of elevation, not a lot, a little bit of undulation, I should say. More undulation on the greens, tee to through the fairways than there is elevation. But it plays about 900 feet, so it's just above sea level. Whole healthy set of pins. So good. Let's go look at it. It's a really great course. First shot, I like to always get a screenshot of the very first tee shot. It's the first impression people have when they first load up the course. And we talk a lot about hue and colors and all looks and everything. It looked great. Nothing popped out. Everything looked like it should look. The grasses had really good depth to them. I actually like that. There's a patch right there that noticed the lighter yellowish grass to the left. I like it. Like it breaks up some of the monotony of everything else, which is not a bad thing. It looks good.
Every once in a while you see someone in the Discord group, a new designer, who comes in and says, I was driving around this week and for the first time I'm looking at weeds with new appreciation.
How many different types of weeds are there? What colors are there?
But you look out and you see stuff like that and say, hey, like sometimes like weeds, there's like a big patch like that, like randomly.
Yep.
So
just randomly.
When you design a course, you might take a certain type of grass and stick a big patch of it together like that.
Yep. I mean, it looks great. The colors look great, everything. So he's got some nice, if we advance a couple slides, he's got some nice tee markers. and he's got some nice flags that are on there. So again, we always look for those little attention details. Now, one thing, and I have another screenshot elsewhere, I felt like there was a theme across the whole course with these T markers, this kind of wood texture, and you'll see it in a few other spots, which I really liked. It wasn't sometimes we
good wood.
It's good wood. So he has a good point. It's good wood. But sometimes we see, like really rustic T markers, and they look great, combined with absolutely modern T signs. And it's like, dude, I don't know if they really go together, but they look great, and it doesn't matter. This one, everything flowed, everything looked together. So you'll see in a second. This is a little more close up. Yeah. What I really liked about this was the blending from 3DG, which you can see, using a sat shader going from the brown to the green. He matched the green of the 3DG to the green of the 2D grasses in that deep rough area, and carried all the way through it, even off into the distance. You can see the green and the little bit of the fairway far off. It just, the Martin house in the background, the fence in the background, the trees, everything looked great.
Yeah, and this is where I think I struggled initially as a course builder. So you look at that really bright golden patches you have here, and if you load that grass up, whether it's Unity or VS Pro, and you first look at it, you're like, bleh, boy, that looks horrible. But in the right circumstance like this, it does look really good.
Yep, perfect. Oh, that's why. So this is what I was talking about with the theme. So the T markers have that same wood grain with theme on them. They're all custom. You can keep going with a couple other. I got a couple small. The bench in the background, I've not seen that bench, just on a posted standard download link. Have we seen the T marker up there? They all kind of flows together, is what I was talking about earlier, which I really liked.
And for you guys, the designers that are watching, new guys, stuff like that bench is a perfect thing to start learning Blender. Right? That's a very simple. There was someone this week who said, hey, man, my first Blender project, and he puts the picture of this huge giant clubhouse. And people are like, you might want to start a little slower.
Like a bench.
I think the first one that I did, and that was like really daunting to me, was a smokestack. But it was like, I think DB Roberts said, dude, it's easy. And I'm like, it doesn't seem easy, but like it was. And then you learn and you move on.
My first was using DPR's house builder to build a toilet. Like just a little, it was just a little house that had that was it.
It was like an outhouse type.
Like an outhouse type,
yeah. Like a toilet, man.
No, not a physical.
Really hard to build a toilet.
Not a physical toilet, like an outhouse at a golf course.
A shitter?
Like
a shitter?
Keep going, Steve. Right. Move us forward. Cart path looked great. We were talking in pre-show. I'm not good at doing a sat shader cart path.
They're not easy. They take a lot of time, but I think they're freaking amazing when you do them.
They look great.
Like this. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not easy. I do have a tutorial video on how to do those. It's just it's the oil strip going down the middle. Now, I honestly, in real life, I've never looked at and this is something to pay attention to. I've never gone to a golf course and actually seen it really look like this. But roads in real life, cars, they drop that oil in the middle and it gets that stain. So in your head, this looks more natural to me rather than a flat, mundane golf course.
What I see on the golf course more often, believe it, and I think the center strip looks fine. I don't think there's any need to change it. I see two strips where the black wheels on the golf cart go down the concrete path.
And you can do that a lot too.
It's just harder. It's double the work.
It is, it's a little bit more involved.
Yep. I also you can see, you can tell he tweaked the colors and the trunks of these trees.
Yeah.
They're not just dropped in with the standard gray. They look good.
My one critique here was, so the blend that goes from the cart path where my mouse is right here, I think he should have made this, Jpruitt, I'm going to ruin it. Jpruitt got an MPOW this week. He did a really good job. I'm going to show you guys this in the next set of slides. If you make the outside of this blend dark, it makes it look like it's rounding off. This one's light, and I think it doesn't quite look right. It's fine. Don't change it.
I think I got one or two more shots to show. This was coming down 18. You can see the undulating fairway that we talked about. It was just a really nice, nothing massive on the clubhouse. Just a nice little clubhouse in the distance.
I think overall he did a really good job in this course for the dry look. It's a hard thing to do. It's like a watered fairway, dried out rough, like an August kind of look for a course. It was well done.
So really, really nice job. Congrats. Hoselrocketto. Nicely done.
On the MPOW. Yeah. All right.
You got the next one.
I got the next one, which is Atkinson Country Club by our prolific designer, Mr. Jpruitt. So congratulations on another MPOW for Jpruitt. So this is part of a facility. Now, I remember the name Atkinson, but I couldn't figure. I thought there was another course made with. I couldn't find anything else. I'm just probably getting senile and crazy and that type of thing. But so let's get into this course. So T-box. So first thing here is we have some custom T markers. We've got custom flags. But one of the things I noticed as designers, do you recognize these trees? Are we?
No, I don't. We were talking about this a little bit. I don't recognize these. They look kind of like a nature manufacturer tree to me.
Yeah, and I don't know.
But
like,
I don't know which pack.
Skin on a mesh, but they kind of like remind me of a birch tree. But I don't know.
I've not seen a tree with that dark trunk that goes up, a good 6-8 feet, and then it turns white after. I've not seen that.
They look really good.
Yep.
I like them. It's always something like, hey, new trees. I'm hoping we get to the point like we are with clubhouses now. Now we got so many clubhouses and like house assets that now I'm not sure if it's something someone's reused. Hopefully we get that way with trees eventually too, and just have a gigantic library for people to build off of. So here are the cart paths I was talking about. Now he did not do the strip down the middle, okay?
Right.
But I think his blend, you can see on the outside, gets darker here, and it makes the cart path look very kind of like it's rounding off.
It does.
And I love that. I love that look. It just makes it look like it's not flat. And
right.
I know cart paths are flat, but not 2D, 3D.
It just gives a little texture on it.
Yes.
It looks good.
Yep. So there's another shot of those trees.
Yeah, they're great looking trees.
They are. I don't need them for anything, but hey, man, if you got these, let the group know. Post them in Tree Share if you can share them. If not, at least let people know where you can get them. But they look really good. He also did a really good job of. One of the things that I always struggle with is getting my billboards exactly matched, and they never will match per se. But what he did a really good job was placing the gradient fog at the perfect place to cover that up. So his gradient fog really starts to kick in where the billboards start and helps tie in the colors of the billboard to make them look a lot more natural here. And he did that was fantastic. So there's a lot of things that he did technically great on this course, but there's also some really fun holes.
Yes.
And shoot, I didn't do a really good job of this build. Sorry. So the first underneath here is a shot of this par 3 hole. There's a mini map over here, and you're hitting like over. He did a really good job with like this swampy area.
Yeah.
And then there's like some standing water. There's a tree that's laying in it. The rocks up there with the heavy grass around it looked really good. Nice job on that. So this was like to me, like when I teed off, was a really good looking hole. And then I always appreciate A, a good clubhouse, but B, like the last hole when that approach is coming up to that club. So this is the tee off of 18. You see that majestic clubhouse up there in the distance. And then I've never seen this one before.
Did he must have made this. Or maybe
I don't know if he made it.
Or he had it made for him, but
he did
it looks great.
Job, yeah. It's just the shrubbery around it was really good. And so nice job. Congratulations on the MPOW. And thanks for sharing.
Yep. Congrats, buddy. Great job.
So quick show. So that's the rest of the MPOWs for the week. And let's move on to a little more fun stuff.
A little more fun.
Here we go. You didn't hear that, did you?
No, I did not. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think I know what was wrong there. Let me see if I can fix it really quick. I do know what's wrong. Steve, hey, can you fix that one? Can you fix that? Sure? Can you do that? Huh? Can you fix that?
No, come on, Steve.
And here are your hosts Oh my God, are you serious?
Well, that doesn't make any sense, bro.
Did you hear that time?
I did. Thank you, Steve, for fixing it up.
Steve, man, working on the fly here. What a rock star.
Nice job. He's looking for a promo.
Yes,
the one we didn't give him last year.
He's got his work cut out. So the show next week, he's been busy. There's
a lot of stuff.
There's a lot going on for next week's show. So he's been working hard. Okay, here we are. Post of the week. I think we decided you're going to go first, right?
I think I'm first.
We're always like when we do pre-show, we don't see each other's post of the week. Right, and hey, how are yours this week? And you're like,
they're okay, yeah.
And I'm like, and then I start looking at mine. I'm like, I think mine are pretty good, so maybe I'll save mine. So mine are last, yours are first.
Well, and we were saying before the show started, like, I think based on my mood is how funny I find these posts, because like you said, you find one and you go back a week later, like, okay, that wasn't very funny, or
out of context, or it's just too hard to explain, or whatever.
Exactly. Yep.
And so some people.
So I have a couple.
Too. What's that?
It's only been a week since our last show, so I've got a couple. So I don't have a ton.
Okay. I mean, I actually have a decent amount. So
okay,
let's get in here. Here we go.
All right, I'm up first. First one.
Here we go. Oh,
here we go. What courses have been rendered at the highest settings? Bro.
Huh.
Doesn't work.
Huh.
It doesn't work that way. I'm rendering my course at the medium setting because I don't want to render it high.
Okay. Yes. Huh. Okay.
Thank you, Justin, for answering the question in a very nice manner, because yeah.
All
right.
Next one. Here we go.
Any quick course suggestions? I have a suggestion for you. Let me help you out. Please, Steve, hit the next button. Play a freaking random course.
Yes.
There's a button in GSPro for a quick course. Like, just hit the play random button.
Have you ever used that?
No, but I want to.
I want to, but like, I want to, but every
the
time I
only
go down, I feel like we have got to look at like, oh my gosh, 6 courses came out. Let me go through. I've never been to the point where I'm going down there and say, I don't know what to play. I'm just gonna do a random. Dude, there's just
that's what I was gonna
much.
say. I'm either going down there to play perspective MPOWs,
yeah,
or I got league rounds to play. I don't remember the last time I've gone down there and said I don't know what to play.
To me, it's much more useful in something like E6, where you only have 15 courses because you don't feel like paying like $300 per course. So you say, all right, I got my 15. Might as well just play a random one because this is all I got.
But for this guy, I got you, bro. I got you fixed up. There's a button. There's a button for that.
There's a button.
It's called an easy button.
There's a button. There's a button for that.
And then the last one, before you click on this next one, okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
All right. Before you click on this one's for you. Anyone play Kampala Plantation course? Got a lot of misreads. Anyone else experience this?
Kampala.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out here.
Kapalua?
Let me help you out here. Click forward one more. It's called Kapalua.
Okay. That's what I thought.
It's not Kampala.
Kampala. Man, you came in. Jesus Christ.
And by the way, if you're having misreads, it has nothing to do with the course, okay? Your launch monitor or whatever is not working.
I get that. People don't understand the tech going. We know that, and we try.
But it's not Kampala.
Yeah, it's not. Please spell it right. I mean, what are you? What are you? AI? You know.
It might have been. It might have been ChatGPT in there posting for us on our behalf.
Totally. Right.
Those are my 3. Not great, but not bad.
No, they're pretty good. You know, I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10 this week.
Ooh, we're going to start rating our. I like it.
Let's not do that. I'm just throwing stuff out because I need more to drink.
More bourbon. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what you brought, big boy.
Here we go.
Big guy.
Masters posts of the week.
I like the new intro. I like the.
It's clown music, right? All right. Hey, I just downloaded GSPro. Everything works, but when I hit the ball, nothing happens.
And everything doesn't work. As an engineer, does this like curl your spine? You're like, oh
God. It's like a user calls in, the internet's down. Right?
Yes, the internet's broken.
The internet's broken. It's not working. My computer's not working. Now, I will say that we have a lot of those this week. So there's actually a little bit of theme, at least for the first 4 of mine.
Okay.
It's this theme of, let me see, let me stop this audio. And it's this theme of,
help me, help you.
Yeah.
Help me.
Help me, help you. So this is one, right? Everything works, but when I hit the ball, nothing happens. Okay? So here we go again.
Ready?
Next one. GSPro has been acting up the last couple weeks, making it hard to have a fun round. I hope this gets fixed soon. Not just me, almost every group I play with. Dude, what's wrong? What's
wrong?
Acting up?
I play 18 holes at least a day, every day, and I have had 0 issues.
Yes. Now I do realize that, hey, one person, but don't like expect that, hey, there's a problem. Hope they fix it.
Everybody's got it.
Right. Everybody's got it. Right.
Everybody's got it.
It's you.
Sherman, sorry, buddy, but
just kind of like my Unicore problem that's going on right now. I didn't go in. Like, my Unicore is crashing. It's got to be something specific to my computer. I don't know what it is. They're looking.
Nope. It's Unicore.
Yeah, it's Unicore.
It's all Unicores.
It's Unicore, and they should fix it. And everyone's probably having the same problem, right?
Yep. Everybody.
So hey, whenever you post stuff, okay. I subscribed to the Patreon Tech Bud, which is
he's the Patreon. He's the
Patreon.
I
subscribe to the Patreon Tech Bud.
We need to come up with Patreon Tech Bud walk-on music now. It sounds like
yes.
Yeah.
Actually, don't we have one for him?
We have Tech Bud walk-on.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. We don't.
Boy, we really
he's
gotta
due
work on
for
that.
He's due for some walk-on music.
How about a bong hit? Sorry, Tech Bud. I mean, that's the name. Come on. He probably wouldn't argue with that. Let's just face it, right?
I'm gonna stay quiet over here. Keep going on your post.
I subscribe. I'm not having any luck. It's going. I'm having no luck getting it going on my GSPro. Any advice? This is what they show to connect. So this is what they show. This is the guy's screen. Mashie, what's wrong here?
Well, first off, I can't see it.
So isn't he running like a very old version of GSPro?
Yes. What is that? That's not V3.
No, it's like V2 before like the whole. So the guy's running like way behind, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So the new GSPro is this like blue color.
Yeah,
the old one is that dark, right?
That's from like 6 months ago.
Yeah, so I don't. Maybe the guy. It's just funny because like, dude, you're not using the launcher. Yeah. All right.
Hey.
Why does Augusta kick me out at 90% when loading? That's fine, but the comment is great.
Brandon wins the internet.
Thank you,
Brandon wins the internet.
Thank you.
You
need a collared shirt and a $195K membership yearly.
That's awesome. Good answer.
Congratulations. So that's the end of, I think, the support.
Okay.
The help.
You did get a bunch.
Well, I have more, right?
I see. Yeah.
And I think this one could be up for a SOG award, if we can remember this for next year.
You got to remark this down for next year. Okay.
And what we should do in the SOG awards is come up with best comment of the year. Like, so this is a pretty good comment. The post itself isn't great, but the comment. So this one's pretty good. So this one says, and this is, we're seeing all these posts about TGL, right?
Yeah.
So since everyone seems to want TGL and GSPro, what if we played, and this is Inception, right? What if we played a sim golf league inside of a golf simulator, right? This comment right here, Simception.
I take it back. Kyle has officially won the internet now. Nicely job. Simception.
Yes. Kyle, Simception. I love it.
That actually one thing we should talk. We were talking about maybe even do we add a TGL segment and to discuss TGL occasionally in the show? We haven't even discussed it at the show yet. So it's something to consider in the future.
I think it's been 2 weeks. The verdict is still out for me. I'll continue to watch. I'm going to still watch. So
we may sneak a little TGL in here and there. I want to see
Rory play.
Well, I was waiting for Tiger to play, and
he didn't.
I
Didn't
felt
really
it was a
bring
little.
Did he?
Correct. I thought it was, the best part was the shank off the hosel off the pin.
Yeah.
Yes, and so anyway, well, we may sneak some TGL in future episodes. Just I don't think it'd be a regular segment.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's it for tonight.
Yes.
Have a great evening.
Make sure you watch closely for the release of a show next week.
Yep.
If you want to be in the know, you want to watch the show.
Cool stuff in the works. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on that. We're excited.
All right. See you, everybody.
See you, my friend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.